This video is showing you how to calculate probabilities using the normal distribution on your graphical calculator. In the question we've got here, we've got a mean of 320 and a standard deviation of 12.4. Now on the graphical calculator, we're going to go into your stats option, which is usually number 2. And then we're going to go select distribution, which is F5, and normal is usually F1. So it should come up with a list of options across the bottom. If we are calculating probabilities, then we want to use the NCD button, which is F2. So if I select the NCD button, it should come up with a screen like this. You must check the top says data variable. If it says list, you need to change it. And then we're going to type in our upper and lower bounds, our standard deviation and our mean. So in this first question, we want the probability that x is less than 342. So that's anything from 342 downwards. So technically our lower bound will actually be minus infinity. Now we can't type minus infinity into the graphical calculator, so we just need to put in minus a big number. Easiest way to do this is minus and lots of nines. Our upper bound then will be 342. Our standard deviation is 12.4 and our mean is 320. Double check that you've typed all this in correctly, and then if you press down you should see an option that says draw above F6, and if you select this you should see that it draws a diagram for you. At the bottom it should also tell you the probability, and for the upper limit of 342 it has standardised it, so it tells you that Z is equal to 1.7741. So the probability that we require then is this at the bottom, so it's 0.96198. Always make sure it's at least 3 significant figures, so if I round that I've got 0.962. Now if I want to go back and do another probability now, I can just press exit and it will take me back to the original screen. In the next question, I want that x is greater than 326. So in this case, my lower bound will be 326 and my upper bound is infinity. So again, I'm just going to put a big number in for my upper bound. My standard deviation and mean haven't changed, so I don't need to change these. If I go down, again select draw, I can see the diagram. It's also worked out the Z value for me. And at the bottom, the bit that I need is the probability, which is 0.31424. And again, if I round it to 3 significant figures, I get 314. Your final answer should always be to 3 significant figures, but if you need to use the probability to calculate something else, you must make sure it's more. And the final example that I've got is between 310 and 322. So again, I need to change my upper and lower. So my lower is 310, my upper is 322. Again, the mean and standard deviation haven't changed. So if I select draw, I can see that my probability is 0.35408, which if I round to 3 sig fig is 0.354. In terms of working out for the exam, you might want to show the diagram and the Z values in your exam question. Remember, if there are any questions that are asking you to find probabilities involving Z, then the mean will always be 0 and the standard deviation will always be 1.